So I wanted to make a video because it dawned on me that Tyler and I have been doing respite, in-home respite for adults with special needs for almost a decade. And some people don't even know about this about us. So the reason why I don't really talk about it is because A, it's confidential and my client's privacy needs to be respected, and B, I don't want to sound like a thirst trap and like I'm seeking a pat on the back, because that's lame. So I try to keep those things in mind. But when I realized that we've been doing this for 8 years, almost a decade, and some people don't even know this about us. And so I was like, it's such a huge part of our lives. It takes up so much real estate in our hearts. I wanted to share. I wanted to talk about it a little bit more. So I want to talk about the kind of clients that we historically have served prior to having kids. Right now, we're kind of taking a hiatus from that demographic, but I want to talk about what we do, some of the nuances and crazy aspects of it. So like when I talk about that, when I reference that, I mean, historically speaking, Tyler and I have served like really high needs adults. So these are the clients that are either self-injurious or injurious to others, need help with bathrooming, or elope, which means they could run away or escape. And just to put into context, we've had clients travel up to 3 hours to stay with us because they couldn't find anyone within a 3-hour radius that had the bandwidth and capacity to care for their loved ones. So that just goes to show the kind of severity level that we have historically helped. And that's our favorite demographic. But just an example of like, the most interesting stuff is like when we talk about sleeping arrangements and safety proofing. So like, let's say with a client that we used to have that was an eloper, Tyler would sleep in the hallway. And people are like, what? So we would have the client sleep in the bedroom because they need their space, their respect, their autonomy, you know. It'd be inappropriate if he slept in the room. So like, but we need to prevent any elopements and safety first. So Tyler would sleep in the hallway. And that's just normal. That's just normal for us. And when I tell people and when I say it out loud, I'm like, that's pretty crazy. So I was like, I guess it's interesting enough to talk about. And it's something we've been doing for so long that it's like, I guess it's just time to share a little bit more. Maybe Tyler will make a video with me, but probably not, because he's painfully shy and socially phobic. So that's not going to happen. I'm not. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about how much we love it and we're so good at it. And it's something that I have always done. Tyler and I have been doing it together since we bought our house in 2016. So it's been a long time. And that's not all the time. It's just, you know, contractual. So it's just here and there, or it used to be all super frequently. Now that we have kids, we only accept certain contracts of clients that are mostly self-sufficient. I mean, we're pretty flexible as long as it's not a threat to our children. But we love it. And when our kids are older and grown, you better believe that we'll be back to in the thick of it. But yeah, so that's what we do. That's who we are and what we do.